EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Green Bay Packers and the Miami Dolphins. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. Taken from about the 12. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On second and 11 now. Rodgers. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Multiple players combined for the team's first sack of the game. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Here's Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And some space to move right away as he's all the way up to the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he's got room. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15. And they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Now Tua. Caught slant. Touchdown, Dolphins. Two are fighting his old Alabama teammate, Jalen Waddle. And the Dolphins put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken from about the 12. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Well, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. Throwing now is Rodgers. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Four yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Robert Tonyan from 10 yards out. And the Packers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
They're going deep for Hill. This is intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. the Packers are going to take possession of the football. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. That ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On play action. Now Rodgers. That's going to be caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him 1st and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a 2nd time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Rodgers with a keeper. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. On the sneak, Rodgers. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down.
Almost want to go Shakespeare here. My kingdom for a yard. Quarterback sneak, nothing doing.
Better be careful. Shakespeare might sue you.
Yeah, he might come get me, right? Good luck with that, Bard.
Jones. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
One word comes to mind to me after that last play, and that's alert. That defense took a chance guessing the snap count, and they were so right. Got great push up front, and that forces 4th and goal.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So now on 4th down, Rodgers will give way to Mason Crosby for the field goal try. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. In motion, Hill. On 2nd and 7, Tua. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He's got a man complete. Now he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it. 38. In motion, Hill. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And Mostert, 37 yards. And the Dolphins have regained the lead. A pretty well-executed run. They were telling us yesterday, Charles, they were hoping to get everybody in sync, the line, the backs, and everybody looked in sync on that play.
They were in sync, and the field tilted. And that's when you get the turn running down the hill, because when you get that kind of momentum and everyone's doing it properly, as you just described, it does feel like they are coming from downhill to you as a defender, and that is really hard to stop.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Rodgers now on first down. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So it's first and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Robert Tonyan, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Crosby with the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Let's go.
And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it first and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And into the end zone, it's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
Well, Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And into the end zone, it's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. Taken from about the 12. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. Pulls it in at the 13.
The Dolphins take over again at their own 22-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. In motion, Hill. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll get this up to about the 40. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Forced out to his left. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. 3rd down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Tua going to throw. He is going to find Hill here. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tua now on 1st down. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. 1st down.
Got that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
95 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And that is caught. Touch. Cedric Wilson, a 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2.
Watch out now. 50 here. Ready?
It's a run with Mostert. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel, but they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Christian Wilkins there defensively for the stop.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Green Bay.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And some space here. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Dolphins 20.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now Jones. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Here's Jones. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So now on 4th down, Rodgers will give way to Mason Crosby for the field goal try. And this obviously about as short of a field goal as you can get. The kick by Crosby is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Tua now on first down. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. 33 yards that time.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run, and the football right on the money.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set.
One more time with Mostert.
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami.
Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
An inside give to Jones. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Rodgers to throw. And able to find Allen Lazard.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun is Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that that last play is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Again, it's Jones. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Today, it's a black and blue. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Today, it's a black and blue matchup in the NFC North between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. Two teams that have met at least twice a year since 1932. The Lions and Packers underway from Lambeau. Taken from about the 12. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Up the middle, Jones. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give them the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Faced for their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic pass?
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 61 yards. downs.
And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At their own 23. Here's Goff. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw. But I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this will be caught at the 30.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's gone.
Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
A great play there. 29 yards.
And the Lions are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Takes it at the 7. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Rodgers going to throw.
That one caught downfield by Watson.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 37. That one goes for 24 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Here's Rodgers to throw.
This pass complete to Melton.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It's a gain of 35.
You can feel the effort all the way up here. He tried his best to get there. Didn't quite make it, but down around the 2-3 yard line, got to love the effort, and especially the big play that gave his offense a great opportunity.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers have moved out in front. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. With the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Now a handoff. Running left is Jones. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Touchdown. CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Crosby with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. Off play action. Here's Goff. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. A play fake for Swift. Now Goff. He's got this complete to Williams. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Play action. It's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And he's got it inside the 10. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. When you think of guys that are built to be big-arm quarterbacks, Jared Goff, he fits that mold, and he showed it off right there. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession.
touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 2 touchdowns for him already in this first half. This one good for a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Tracy Walker in on the tackle.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works, sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
Now Rodgers. Open man left side, it's the tight end Tunyon. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 44-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. They go back to the ground with Jones. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On play action, Rodgers. Flush to his right. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Crosby connects on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught inside the 15. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now Goff on first down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Lions get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. From the 10. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Amani Oruwariye. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football.
So the first thing crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
One more time with Swift.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
It's not easy playing the corner, is it? A lot of times you got to defend against the pass, but sometimes you have to play against the run. How about the job he did there, crashing inside to make that tackle for a loss?
On 4th down, Goff. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a 21 downs. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
A short kick taken at the 18.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
They'll try and run here with Swift. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have had a few men in the box there.
Looking deep downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides.
but to see the ball in the running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Rodgers now to throw. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
From the 24, Goff. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
To Williams on the jet sweep. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now.
But defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
They'll try it now with Swift. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. He needed 2. He only got 1. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Rodgers will bring the Pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And the ball is knocked out. And this is scooped up by the Lions. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Goff a handoff here to Swift.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Lions take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Badgley up and good. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Takes it at the 7. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And we got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
They'll go again to Jones. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
49 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers.
He's able to find Melton. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Working with a 2nd and 3.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, it's exactly what you're looking for.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And the Lions are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back in Tennessee. Coach Murphy used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of the first with 3rd down looming. On 3rd down, here comes Swift. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Darnell Savage there to make the tackle. On 2nd down, Swift. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Calling a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, this has been a bit of a tough game to figure out when it comes to him throwing the football. He's got the 3 touchdown passes, but now, Charles, this is a 3rd interception.
And those aren't really numbers that you'd like to see balance out. In a normal ledger sheet, if you can balance everything, you feel good about your day. But as a quarterback, you need your ratio to be more like 3 touchdown passes to 1 interception.
Back to throw, Rodgers. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. An inside give to Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
2nd down, another shot for Jones. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So the game here hangs on the right foot of Mason Crosby. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And Crosby's kick is good. The veteran Mason Crosby comes through like he's done so many times before. And there'll be some happy cheeseheads tonight as the Packers have won the game. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Without question, when you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. He talked about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Buffalo Bills and the Green Bay Packers. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go from Lambeau. A nice little gift there to start the ball game. Things at the 40-yard line. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. This is caught. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Rodgers with a keeper, and he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Rodgers scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Crosby, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Play action. Allen. He's got a man. Complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On play action, Allen. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Allen now on first down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Allen, that's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Packers' D comes up with a big stop. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work and then someone catch them at the end and pass them up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way and then go for the big finish.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second down, it's Jones. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. He has it complete to Christian Watson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the play.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Throwing now is Rodgers. Looking downfield for Jones. And this one is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he gets it down to the 32. That'll get them some of what they needed, but they're still left here with a 3rd and 9 forthcoming. Now a play fake. Rodgers. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
To throw again on second down. Allen steps away to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. This is caught at the 20. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. 63 yards.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure is good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
In motion goes the tight end. On second and 9, Allen dancing to his left. Left side caught by Diggs. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. They'll run with Cook. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. Now they send the tight end in motion left. They try again with Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. He finds Watson complete. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And this one's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Here's Rodgers to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. On now is Mason Crosby, who's hit from as far as 58 in his career. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make him punt it. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. From just inside the 20, a short kick. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that because...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. A solid stiff arm.
And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. That one is going to stay. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key. Crucial.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's taken down inside the 30. 13 yards, first down Packers. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones.
52 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down.
On play action, it's Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Robert Tonyan,
23 yards for the touchdown, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Crosby with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
very short kick taken right at the 20.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback.
Allen off the play fake. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And he's got it inside the 10. A big play here for Buffalo. 45 yards. Slot man moves right. Allen going to throw. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are back within a score. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a first down.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
On first down, Rodgers. He'll let this go deep for Lazard. Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bills are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. So they try to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Diggs going in motion right. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Flushed out right. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that, but that would have been a big play. But he could not pull it in. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. Flush to his right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. One by field. One of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 82 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
How about that, partner? That's a gutsy run, a physical run, an explosive run, and he's inside the 10-yard line now. I don't know if you hand it to him again on this play, but make the defense think that you will, and maybe you have some options off of it.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Again, it's Jones. Shoves him aside. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double-team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
The Packers on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Rodgers. And he's got his man. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Allen Lazard. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Packers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at 5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Taken from about the 12. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play, and he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that threat. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
Diggs going in motion right. On play action, Allen. And the defense loses it. It's complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Will go down as a gain of 6. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's He's going to have his running back. It's complete.
On the move past the 40. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Aaron Jones
Taking it in from the 20. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Crosby connects on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
a fairly short kick from the 14. And able to get this out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Throwing is Allen.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Allen.
And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Allen, got to have this one. He's going to let it fly.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Running right, Jones. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
117 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And here's Jones again on 2nd down.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll go again to Jones. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. The kick by Crosby is good.
So the starting field position was terrific following a surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Taken at the 15, a short kick.
And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got him in. Complete. Well, the Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Allen. This is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. The Bills say they have it, and they do. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board. Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now Allen. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Our offense just continues to reign supreme. Big plays, both sides, back and forth. Tough to keep track of.
It certainly is, and I'm over here just marveling at what I'm saying. It's tough for you, though. You got to call all these big plays and have all this emotion each time they go at each other.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
What other good game, chat? Good at game. Hey man, let's get back to some online play.
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the San Francisco 49ers and the Green Bay Packers. The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Rodgers going to the air to start things out. Looking for Tunyon on the crosser, and he's got it complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back.
Now look out, Rodgers. Lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Damn, boy. Nigga got conservative on. They be stripping like this.
Let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is? When
it's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Packers. Robert Tunyon, 46 yards. And the Packers will jump on top of the game.
Not the Bayern. The Bayern. The Bayern. It's the Bayern.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground. The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage. And that throw had no shot.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
Well, cowgirl. There you go, man. Bo, your time to shine, Bo.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
Got his man. It's Bo Melton. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Not the bang.
Nothing fancy on
The
first down.
bang.
Very consistent type of play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. If you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Caught right side. It's Lewis.
Mercedes.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled
Dang.
down at the 1. It's a nice pickup.
If the dead count double check don't work, then I'm gonna go back to that. I'm gonna go back to the inside sheet. I go dead count double check. Dead count double check.
Rodgers, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
The old ass up, nigga, you just scored.
Scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Packers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Crosby with the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Hey, man, we in the live with it, man. Let's go. Man, fuck all that shit, man. Watch my shit, nigga.
After the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Fuck that foot. Fuck that foot nice shit, the brother out there. Come watch this shit.
A short kick. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So, decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words.
Damn.
Complete.
Damn.
And they're going to be set
That
up
fuck
now
nigga did that.
at the 13-yard line. You're not going to hear Jimmy Garoppolo mentioned among the strongest arms in the league, but that doesn't mean he can't beat you with a long one. On first down, this is McCaffrey.
That nigga nice. You got that.
He's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Niners have got it back to within a score. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it.
I almost got in there.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Up the middle, Jones. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 16 more on that one and another first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers.
Teddy. Fucking Teddy, man. I need y'all nigga to hold that block. Y'all need to hold that goddamn block, bro. We straight.
So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. This pass complete to Melton. Touchdown, Packers. Bo Melton, 32 yards. And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word, if
Whoa.
you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now, after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the score.
I know it.
Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
All that we got watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle. On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. Oh, into a sea of defenders, have intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Not the best of plays here as a quarterback. Your right-handed rolling route trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to...
Damn, man, he run that
Get
shit.
there and bring him down.
I don't need this.
Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Throwing now is Rodgers. He's able to find Melton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
It's loud, bro. Oh.
From midfield, here's Rodgers.
Ooh,
He's taken down. Samson Abukum. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
Damn, man.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Damn, bro. I want you to goddamn toss it in there.
He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness, it's been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but
We're gonna have to bind it.
across the 35.
We're gonna have to bind it.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him on balance.
And he did. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis.
The best night of my life. We are the patrol.
49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Pulls it in at the 13.
Ooh, come on, that is a bomb.
Just shy of the 25.
You do it, girl. Put it right here with me, girl.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Oh, shoot.
And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't a score.
Oh, shit. I wasn't do that. I wasn't supposed to do that. Come on, bro. I put the nigga back. Hey, that's some good shit, though. That's some good shit. That's all I nigga can do. Get throw on top. That's it. Okay. All we have is blue. I gotta play the rest of the game. Gotta play the rest of the game.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Rodgers. That'll be complete to Alan Lazard. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Here's Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Packers are going to take possession.
You play defense. You got to play defense.
And this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. From the shotgun to give to Jones.
Come on, man.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. He finds Watson complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Robert Tonyan, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. And it's a Packers touchdown. Aaron Jones from 19 yards away. And the Packers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here we go.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. It's caught by Jennings. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Well, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Garoppolo's throw pulled in by Kittle. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive there. He hits the reliable target. To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Garoppolo again. Buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Excellent recognition that none of his receivers were beating coverage and getting open, so he just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. That is caught at the 7-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
If he's the best threat on offense, you should know one cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter what size.
They have him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Gold with the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Oh, shit.
Of the 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing.
No.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Rodgers going to throw. Throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon.
Oh.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Oh, Bo.
When you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have
Bo,
to
wide open.
trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Yeah, gorilla nuts. Fuck that shit.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
Damn, I couldn't do nothing, man. Fuck. That's some good shit.
Down to the turf, incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the 1st. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Back to throw, Garoppolo.
Oh, no.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
I want to make it a game.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And across the
That's all I need. That's all I need.
end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
I'm always in goddamn close in the game.
Second touchdown of the
Oh, that nigga go for it.
And the Niners are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Garoppolo to throw. That's caught. And he is
Yes, sir. Your dumb ass. Yes, sir. Your dumb ass.
try for 2, but they will remain down.
Yes, sir. That's how you come back, man. How you come back and do this shit.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
That's how you do this shit. I'm telling you. You go.
Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense out. 2 timeouts remaining defensively, and boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
You gonna have to burn that dude, bro. I'm telling you. You gonna have to burn it. You had 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 to burn it.
An inside give to Jones. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field, a nickel set for third down. To throw is Rodgers. This one swung out.
Oh my God.
Jones. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked it down to force a fourth down?
O'Donnell
what the
is on
fuck
the
was
punt as he
that?
gets this one away. Now fair catch is called for and taken
Oh my
at
God.
we'll call it the 37-yard line. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, the last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they can't run the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. 13. Now Garoppolo. He's going to let it fly. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker.
No!
Darnell Savage. And the 49ers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
I'm finna get out, bro.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. Forced out to his left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds.
Ain't no way that was a fucking pass interference, bro. That shit lame, bro. I'm Jesus. Come on, bro. I don't care, bro. Damn. What the fuck that man do? I know you gonna goddamn. That's all you trying to do, bro. I know it. Ooh. There's no way that should have been no fucking. How that's a pass interference, bro? We both playing for the ball. We both playing for the ball,
So
bro.
now it'll all come down to Robbie Gould. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And the
That shit's so
39
fucking lame, Jesus.
right through, and it's celebration time on that sideline as they
That's
have
lame
taken
as
the
fuck.
lead in the final seconds.
There's no way that this man came back and beat me, bro.
In closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice
Get
to
on!
someone
Bro, I'm calling a fucking fuck shit,
this guy's as
bro.
cool as they come, isn't he?
Oh god, that nigga just whooped me, bro. I can't lie. Off some fluke ass shit, bro. Damn. I'm talking about, nigga, that's a pig. How you gonna goddamn just get at me and that shit? That's good as fuck. What the fuck are you doing? That nigga ain't even good.
Bless you.
One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final
that shit lame, bro. Did you see that defensive pass interference, bro? Like, he just threw the ball. Like, come on. I got in front of them. Hell no, bro. I'm finna play that man again because that shit was a fucking fluke. Fuck you. Damn, bro. That nigga sorry, bro.
Playing and having the lead after 3 quarters. A little bit of a
Bro, that nigga really.
One touchdown swing is a multiple touchdown swing for them to end up losing that ball game. Give credit where credit is due. They came off the pace. And
bro, that shit lame, bro. I'm talking about that shit played. That shit played, bro. There's no way that man could have even caught that bit, bro. Damn. Fuck you, get somebody ass some fluke ass shit like that. Just throw the ball in there, bro, and then get a fucking PI. God damn. That shit. Yeah, bro. I got to goddamn get that bit back. Oh, Jesus. Ooh, that shit just. Ooh, that shit.
Open in the morning.
That shit played.
I don't know how the hell I woke up. Thought I was supposed to sleep all through the night.
Damn, man, I was up, bro. That shit lame, though. Oh, jeez, I played that shit fan squad, man. Come on now. Start giving nigga pussy that shit, man. Oh, what you talking about?
The NFL is on EA Sports Simulator in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers.
Whoa, that's tough. That's tough. Man, this bitch a 3-game series. Damn, that
Gold's got it on the tee. He kicks it off, and here we go from Levi's Stadium.
Take this bitch out, bro.
Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 7. Rodgers. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
I like the thought process, I like the design, but I think he may have waited a little too long to spot his man, because if you're going to run that drag route, you've got to put it on him and let him turn upfield. Instead, he waits until his receivers too close to the sideline, and they don't get the yards after the catch.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I really like what he did there because he took his practice work and converted it to game action because he used his hands, got off the block, worked laterally and stayed to the outside, and finished off the runner for a loss.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He's got him in. complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 42. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. And they'll work this down inside the 30. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. A former first-round pick, Eric Armstead, the one who got in there to make that play.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. He's able to find Melton. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football. And they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Rodgers with a keeper. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. On the sneak, Rodgers. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18.
Fuck!
Bring the Niners up here 1st and 10.
Damn, I picked one play.
26.
Yeah, alright, though.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey.
Damn, I got the wrong defensive play.
This one across the 35. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. See, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
41.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
21.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Garoppolo gonna go on fourth down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Now a first down carry by Jones.
Come on.
He'll get it to the 23-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Second down, another shot for Jones. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I'll bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers hitting Allen Lazard. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Garoppolo to his tight end, Kittle, for a Niner first down. Garoppolo looks to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll just get rid of it. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Garoppolo. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 44-yard line. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo.
Who's
out wide here to McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
11.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo.
Oh, wow.
That's going to be caught.
Why did that need it again?
George Kittle, 3 yards.
Did that.
And the
Right,
Niners
corner.
have
I
come
wouldn't
back
have
with
fucked
a score.
Hey, let's go.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Takes it at the 7.
Ooh, Christian Watson.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
2nd and 6. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now Rodgers. That is caught. It's the tight end Tunyon. The 20, 10. Touchdown, Packers. Robert Tunyon, 77 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Crosby with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
On 2nd down and 4, Garoppolo. And
that
incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, you got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. On play action. Now Rodgers.
No, get out.
And that throw behind his
30.
Incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
2nd and 10.
The give is to Jones. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. The kick by Crosby is good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of the half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
I'm on my other.
Really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Steps away to his left. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
And
welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The 49ers going to the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And a short kick taken at about the 16. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown.
I don't know. I think I had took that little whatever that shit was on my account off though. I just ain't never logged back on it.
In order to have a chance
so it probably working. I just got on his account. God knew that deal was important.
The first down run goes backwards. To throw is Garoppolo. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Devondre Campbell, nice play to get in there and drop him.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
The offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
14 yards, but they're still well shy of the first as that leads to 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play.
He's got a man complete.
Oh, my God.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Well, look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
And the 49ers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Here I come.
A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Touchdown! Deebo Samuel on a touchdown pass from Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to come into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Gold with the extra point, and the lead down to 10.
I got it, Dad.
14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Oh, teammate behind me. Kid, then the kid in there even defend me. Oh my God, we out there. Sorry, team.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they were terrific in the first half. Built
That nigga telling your ass is
It's
fuck.
just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards, 1st down, Packers. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. A give to Jones. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football.
That's why they got bet on down no more.
Stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
77 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs.
Good, run this back.
No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. And it's Jones. And he'll work this forward for about 3 in second.
Yeah, I got that little shield thing. Come tell Antonio come about me.
He's got some smiles on his faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp.
There's a dude right there. He marked over there. Y'all see him?
Defenders in the box coming after him, trying to keep them from locking down.
Yeah, no, you just trying to get that shield. Yeah, no.
Up to the challenge.
And no shield going on. Oh, he jumped down from the get it.
7 yards there and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them.
I died because I got to get some of the pack.
A first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter.
Man, I got 1 kill, bro. That's my first kill, bro.
Just keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Tonyo one been stealing all the kills.
Well, they'll try to jet sweep here with Lazard.
What's that your nappy head
Yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football.
You just mad because you see
a
it fan.
run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that plus 3.
You might want to watch it. Watch it go. That's
Facing a
poof.
ball on the 10.
B, your ass definitely was sorry in Fortnite. You did.
Jones. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
I ain't played Fortnite so long.
6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves them with a first and goal. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead
Oh, that man was not supposed to win that first game. That man was not supposed to win on that bit that first game.
At this point of the game, that means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock.
Guys on the 30 niggas there, alright. The game just
Get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
26. Number 50, man, you walk over here. Hey, 26.
I got that colorblind shit. That's why it look like it.
Rodgers to throw. And that will be caught, but
Let me see,
Sam ain't never doing the
incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while.
Shit, man.
What do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
The kick by Crosby is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Let's go, man.
So they settle for just the 3.
Cause it's so ashy on
Anything
me.
helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So, while mission accomplished, it's not close.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
This shit like Call of Duty, man. Oh, fly counts. Ooh.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Devondre
Whining and whining. Go, man. What the fuck we do? If he asked for a 3rd one, we got to do the same thing.
Oh, that's a robot. These niggas find a robot. Oh, no, that ain't that. They do that, too. Oh, shit. Man, that man was hollering at Cuddy. We gagging like that. He had that sword. That shit make you move far. That hammer shit.
Where your sword at?
I ain't got no hammer.
Go get one.
I'm trying to see if bro can play again. Yeah, nice shit. I'm finna about this bit. Duty.
Where you went?
That was Joe.
I'm behind you, dumbass.
Oh no, my bad.
No, that was my teammate.
Should play the pack, boy. Should play the pack house. Should play the pack house.
Who the hell y'all fighting? I said, who the hell y'all fighting?
Oh, he definitely finna get this shit out. He played with them. Oh, he trying to go with the Bucks and shit.
Well, that nigga put your ass through the rock, didn't he? Yeah, no, your group card glitched out.
So what you trying to do? Trying to go on shield?
I might hop on shit with Fortnite. Ass his head. What the hell is this, Fortnite?
I gotta play to do one more time.
Today we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
There you see this shit on Twitter.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Lambeau.
What gun you trying to get platinum?
Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
What the fuck? What the hell wrong with my beard?
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's taken down.
This shotgun ass is full. I'm not using this shit no more. What the hell? I can't get your card. This shit glitched out. They can't grab the card. It glitched out for some reason. It like it like they got that bit between the rock. That's it. Tell Tanya to run over there, see if he can grab it.
And a good
All
dog.
the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Rodgers gonna throw. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Green Bay. And even 60 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
Jones, it's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed
shit.
down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Second and goal from the 1. Jones again.
Oh my God.
And he will not get in. In fact, he might have lost a yard. Back to the 2. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. Here's Jones. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. So a decision to be made. Is this something, opening drive maybe they discussed before the game?
They had to, and that's the responsible way of getting ready for a game. You go through situations with your staff, you go through scenarios, and you read your team. If we're in...
Touchdown, Packers! Robert Tonyan, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. Brady and the Bucks now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23.
What?
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the carrier.
On 2nd and 9. Brady. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete. Charles already trailing that touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score points.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down.
5 F's.
The pass is caught by Cade Otton.
Hell nah, boy, you shouldn't even have a game.
Able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
12 more yards there and another 1st down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still.
Well, what the hell he going through for the sleep?
They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Imagine P.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half-yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
They went 5 for 5 on else. How you do that? Well, you had 100% field goal. I'll see if you at least hit 1, yo. 5 of the bitch.
Gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation, and sure enough, they snuck the tight end.
Well, yeah, when he be over there, your ass will be locked in the cage or something.
Brady now on 1st down. Out route, he finds his man, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Well, sometimes
no, his mom don't care.
The out route can be very dangerous when you throw it to a guy like Julio Jones. If you try and undercut it, he can turn.
Well, you probably wouldn't even seen the outside for the rest of the year.
Push people deep, and they have to respect that.
Nigga definitely wasn't going outside no more.
He'll get that out to the flat to White. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can.
I don't know what happened to this generation. They don't care no more.
So now on defense, you assign a man 2.
He rifles one that's intercepted. And the
Light
Packers
on.
are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And Rodgers is going to go
Come on,
down.
man.
He's sacked. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
He only gave them an instant to react. It was a classic case of if you blink, you missed him. Off of the line and to the quarterback in just a couple of seconds. Running back only had a moment to react and attempt to throw a block.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man left side, it's the tight end, Tunyon. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. They'll run it with Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anywhere. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Powers through it. And able to find Allen Lazard. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 37. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 16. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with a tackle.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up?
And it's a Packers touchdown. Just before halftime.
You done that game on ship.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it's now 14-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. A short kick taken at the 18. And he tries to get as much as he can here while protecting the football as he dives to the ground. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Looking to throw again on second down. Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot before half for Brady. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
I'm so tired of these guys.
And he will be
like I didn't even touch him, man.
Will be the final play of this first
man,
half.
I hate this game.
So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
Final shot before break. Brady, a quick throw knocked away and incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. Fields this way up at the 17. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive. But get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Brady gives this to White. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Caught on the right side by Jones. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Brady. He'll find Jones again, complete. They'll give him 4 yards there. Now that sets up 3rd and 2.
It was time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jones.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd. After that one.
Here in the third quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a fourth down play.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Brady going to throw. Dancing to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jones. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 4 catches now on this drive alone. They can't stop him. It's another 1st down. Now Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Now Brady again. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Into the red zone, it's Brady.
They'll swing this out to Fournette.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw, it's Brady.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Brady now to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
One receiver to the left is Evans. Now Brady got to have this one. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Eric Stokes.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. 30. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
Well, that's the danger of throwing the ball to that part of the field, because if it does get picked off, as we just saw there, they can run a long way. They're actually fortunate they didn't give up a touchdown in addition.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll go again to Jones. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
So now on 4th down, Rodgers will give way to Mason Crosby for the field goal try. The kick by Crosby is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Complete right side to Otten. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Brady now on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Hey, Daddy.
Brady to throw again. And Brady going to be
You see what that nigga crossing white said about Blueface?
just past the 25. Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances.
And that's how you whoop a nigga ass, man.
Hinder their already slim chance of victory.
Yeah, you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them.
That nigga said you over here digging out them boxing legs, so you need the box that big.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
He doesn't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
It's it over. It's it over.
Now Rodgers.
Shut up, bitch.
And that is incomplete.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense.
That nigga no cap say I'm blind, no 8-off. I thought I told you I could not see.
Something was off with that one.
No.
8-off Hitler, Nazi, not see.
Oh.
I'm blind, no 8-off. I thought I told you I could not see.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th.
Damn.
Able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that, saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you want to protest out of them. That's just who they are.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers.
Man, I ain't gonna play that game tonight.
And inability to advance the ball from the other.
First down marker at the 31.
Here we go again with these niggas with shotgun and shit.
Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans.
Bro, this man don't fucking flag. That's a red flag. God damn. Nigga can't bump shit. That nigga get everybody a call. You get a call. You get a call. Everybody gets a fucking call.
No!
Now Brady. And a dump off to White. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown.
We got him one in though. This shit over though, my boy. This shit over, my boy. This shit over with my boy.
And that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
I'm finna go sleep, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's
that was some GG though.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. Once again,
oh, bitch ass nigga.
Get the game over out, B. I'm tired.
Running right, Jones. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging on the football now.
Dumb man.
Now the Bucs going to use
the nigga
the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first.
To the 31.
They didn't want me or that teammate.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Man, why the fuck my hair took so long to come back up?
And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Bucs will get ready to go.
Nigga, hit you with that ooga booga boo.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause.
What do they need to do?
What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again.
I can't see shit, man.
And that should do it. Adrian Amos with a pick. And
yeah, nigga, get your ass on. Yeah.
Man, what the fuck?
Analyze just like I did. Yeah, we've been streaming almost 4 hours. GG's in the motherfucking chat, nigga.